against them. Top of their sofa. Now granted, you can go in the backyard when you roll through. Remember the time you spent when life was sit down and listen to the breeze. The whistle of simplicities that echo off the trees. Not the ones you choke, but the one that helped you breathe. Inhale, exhale, that slow, that gave you hope. That one day you escape and have to save your folk. Like there's much more to life. They're struggling and hustling backwards. Reverse all that nonsense. Become a road master because they say so. Don't mean that you have to. They speeding through life. Don't mean you go faster. Pump your brakes. Tell your people you love them. No time to waste. Give them roses in public because it's cool like that. It's cool like that. I swear. It's cool like that. It's cool like that. The kill.
Nice, but she scheming on the low. I just cut to the chase, ask her, do you want new friends? No way, they be scheming for the dough. Ring the bell, I open up, see they face and close the door. I got my own 2 cents, if you know what I mean. I got my own 2 cents, if you know what I mean. I take the check over the trip, if you know what I mean. I pick the mortgage over rent, if you know. Me and all my winning. Remember back when I could never say what I'm dealing. Nowadays I text my lawyer, ask what the deal is. He texts me back and say that is over $1 million. Hey, I might forget to reply. Too many messages, most of them read. I'm a popular guy. Why? IDKY. Always dividing the pie, but slapping the hands of the ones that show up to the party expecting a slide. Please don't be one of them guys. Was never my vibe, but I done been celebrating so much these days. I'm seeing twice. Guess it's just one of them nights. I'm taking one of them flights. Then let me recline to a bed. Out when they cut off the lights. Up when they cut on the mic. Like, we about to land and I hope you enjoyed it. I walk in the party and everyone know my. You by the line and you looking off, known it. You ain't on my list, so you pointing this king in the face. Nice, but she scheming. I just cut to the chase. Ask her, do you want new friends? No way, they be scheming for the dough. Ring the bell, I open up, see they face and close the door. I got my own 2 cents, if you know what I mean. I got my own 2 cents, if you know what I mean. I take the check over the trip, if you know what I mean. I pick the mortgage over rent, if you know what I mean.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On play action, now Rodgers. Flush to his right. Going up top for Kupp. And that's caught inside the 35. And touchdown! Cooper Kupp, 67 yards. And the NFC has taken the early lead. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
That throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. On 1st down, it's Herbert. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And now off to the races down the right side. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and an AFC touchdown.
I have to believe that in a Pro Bowl situation, you know, we talk about these defensive backs during the season, that they're educated gamblers. They take the education out of it. They just go for the football here. Hey, try and make a big play, and if you get one, you really look terrific in this game.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
2nd down, they go right back to Cook. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Pretty straightforward play there by the linebacker. He saw the run, went with straight-ahead pursuit, and dumped him behind the line of scrimmage.
He'll get this one to Cup, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Up to make the tackle, J.C. Jackson. Now a 2nd down and 6.
2nd and 6.
Rodgers now to throw. Well, the pressure gets home, and the AFC comes up with a sack. Myles Garrett. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run.
That's good for an NFC. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
7-7, our score after 1.
Tied 7-7.
Cook. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Again, it's Cook. And he's going to be shoved back short of the goal line. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. This is the most important of them all, 3rd and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. Being chased, and that's going to be caught. Touchdown NFC. George Kittle there to make the grab. And the NFC has taken the lead. Gay is on for the point after. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. The AFC offense set to take their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline.
He exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision could get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
Sliding out of the pocket. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. 8 yards on the pickup, but now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 45-yard line.
Now Rodgers.
They'll get this out to Kamara.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its.
And that's going to be caught. Touchdown NFC. Devontae Adams. 31 yards. And the NFC able to widen their advantage. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 21-7. The offense for the AFC set to go now. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Well, this one from about 2 counties over. After the sack, they come up on a 2nd and very long.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. The final shot before the break for Herbert. Going deep for Diggs. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3.
Herbert on 1st down now. Escaping the pressure right. He finds Taylor. Complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
That's good for an AFC. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard.
1st and 10, Taylor now.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage. But every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run. Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
On 1st down, Justin Herbert. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
Open man is Chase, complete.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
Again, Herbert. Touchdown!
Jonathan Taylor
From 6 yards away. And the AFC able to draw a bit closer. Tucker now for the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
NFC 21, AFC 14.
Starting the 3rd quarter with Cook. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score. That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
36-yard line.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
On play action, it's Rodgers. Finding some room at midfield.
And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. It's the NFC with the lead and the football as we start the 4th. We have played 3 quarters.
14.
Eight yards to go on 2nd down. Now a play fake. Rodgers. Now that'll be caught by Cup. So 8 yards on the completion there, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
On 3rd down, here's Kamara, and he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. Starting to feel a little to me like the air is coming out of the balloon, so to speak, defensively.
They're taking their will from them right now. That's what they're doing. Whatever they want to call, it's working. They're handling things up front, and it's not just the offensive line. It's everyone. You're seeing the guys on the perimeter blocking downfield and making sure that they're secure. So, yeah, you're exactly right. The air's out of the balloon, and right now they're almost lifeless.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Sometimes being a linebacker in the middle of the field is kind of like being a doctor on the field. You got to make the right diagnosis. Here he correctly sets his run and shoots through to make the play in the backfield.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Every penalty so critical at this stage of the game as now they've got it 3rd and long. To throw, it's Rodgers. Buying time to his left. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Able to pick up a dozen yards, but they needed more. 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here.
A 27-yard attempt.
Gay's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw caught by his receiver, Hill. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big play there for the AFC. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Rolling to his left. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the 1st, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
So the AFC with the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing, Herbert. Flushed out right. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. And it's great to see the stars all out in one place, but in terms of football, what's really great to see is a very entertaining Pro Bowl as we are tied in the fourth quarter.
And how many of these guys thought going into this game, after a pretty easy week heading into it, that the pressure would ratchet up now and someone has to make a play, which means someone will have a play made against them and not have to live with that for the rest of the year.
Rodgers throwing here. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Now the AFC going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Rodgers to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. Oh my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about...
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Herbert. And fights it, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Aaron Donald in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
So when you have good field position to start a drive and you give up back-to-back sacks, that can be demoralizing for a team.
A field goal try would be almost 50 yards from this spot, so what can they do to get closer now on third down? Herbert rolling to his right. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Now the NFC going to use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Fourth down for Herbert. Desperation time. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Well, they did the part they had to do. Quick throw, got the first down.
But that doesn't allow them to relax. They still have plenty of work to do.
They'll run with Chubb. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Second and goal from the 1.
Brings up second and goal.
They'll give it to Chubb. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
How many people are watching this one right here and gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
To throw is Rodgers. He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory.